right, so we talking about Mavs. We got
Married
a
at
few
first
different
sight.
Mavs. We got Camille and Thomas.
hmm
What's your thought on Camille and Thomas?
So, I mean, I appreciated them circling back to them at the end of the episode. We finally got the story behind Thomas and why he had two moms.
You know what? I don't even care about none of that. See, I think what's important is how they look and how they felt about each other based on how they looked, right? I mean, that's very important. So, for example, when he came out there, what did she look like or feel? And then after they communicated with each other, because I felt that he was like not her type. So you felt differently, and you was like they're gonna be the couple or something.
No, that's kind of what the streets are saying. I'm not saying that they're the couple of the season, but the streets are saying they're the couple of the season.
Why did they say that? What did you say?
From what I'm understanding, it's simply because they kind of vibe and they both want it and they have this desire. They probably seem the most genuine of all the couples, like the genuine people, like truly ready for love. Everybody else, there's like, yeah, okay, and we can go through those later for each individuals.
I don't know.
But
I
that's what the streets are
I
saying.
kind of felt like she had a lot of energy, and he looked like he was real bland and dull, and yeah, she came there a little hyped, and he was like, yeah,
Yeah, I think it's just his
moaning.
personality.
It definitely was his personality.
But
I
don't think
that's important at this time.
It is important at this time, but I think they can get past it. I don't think there's going to be an issue that they're both not willing to try to resolve. I'm not saying they're going to pick each other in the end or they're just happily ever after, Prince Charming, all that other stuff. But I do think they will try, and they will try their hardest.
We'll see on that.
We'll see.
All right, what about Madison and Allen?
So I was a little concerned at first until they actually not even just walked down the aisle, but once they actually started talking to each other. Come to find out, they got a lot in common. Like they both like Germany and Oktoberfest and all that other stuff, and they both look genuinely happy. Like I thought, he might not be her type, or yeah, at the beginning.
And I still feel that he's not.
Maybe not,
now,
but she's playing it off good.
She's playing it off good. I think he has one thing going for him, and I think that's his deep voice. I think had he not had a nice voice, he'd be a straight up nerd. And the thing is, I don't think she'd be interested. So right now, he has to I think he's going to capture her attention with that because she clearly wanted something that was not a nerd. And I'm not saying he is. I'm saying he definitely looks like one though. Like he's at the borderline.
Yeah, I think
borderline nerdish.
I think if they were just going off looks, she would be like, okay, I probably wouldn't have picked you, but
so look wise, absolutely.
But I also feel like she's coming into this saying, hey, I want something different. I want to try something different, and willing to give them a chance. And seeing what their common interests already, I think is going to be enough for her to be like, okay, I'm gonna give this a good shot. Like he's deep down, he looks like a good dude. And I mean, come on, look at the lineup and stuff. Yeah, look at his beard and feeling. Like we see you, Alan. We see you.
Okay, we'll see. Now, what about Carla and Juan?
Now, when you say personality, that's Carla. Carla is definitely out there.
All right, let me ask you this: is she Juan's type?
I mean, I feel like Juan could just, have his pick of the litter and do whatever he wants to in this world. And I think the only thing that's stopping him is the fact that he's pretty sensitive. So I would say that it's probably not what he would go for, but I think that his sensitive side would warm up to her and her eccentric.
She definitely got some energy.
Definitely.
She got excited when she saw him.
Yeah, he not meant for the streets. He got the looks for
kissing her and everything, on the cheek and all that. I saw. I think that was maybe in the preview. I don't know what that was. But she's definitely gonna be up on him. But the weird part about her is she started the whole thing with she's not a small talker, and then she went into small talking. And I'm like, what did you? And maybe that's the problem with her. Is she don't know what she wants. She's just trying to be happy and be excited.
I think she wants somebody to accept her for who she is.
Didn't she say she was like an alien?
Yeah, that's what to say. She's
special. she's special.
She says she's from another world.
So the real question is he trying to deal with somebody from another world? Does he want an alien? Because if he don't want no alien, then
you could tell his response.
I would be a little more calm.
Yeah, you could.
And then he was saying, they have never been with another Hispanic or Dominican, whatever the case is, person, Is that problematic? Are they what were they dating before? Was it white?
I don't know.
And are they used to certain personalities and nobody being
But I
with
feel like,
their culture and they don't understand that stuff? I
but this
mean,
season they were very clear on asking what someone preferred, especially when it came down to their ethnicity, race, etc.
they were,
So I
but
think they are giving people what they say they want.
I know
Now
she said they wanted, but if you ain't never dealt with it, you
I
ain't never dealt with it.
understand, I understand. So then therefore then that's up to them. They gave them what they want in that
Because he
regard.
definitely seemed a little chill. But he also likes dancing, though, don't he? Is he the one?
I don't remember. I don't
I mean, Juan makes sense to be dancing.
remember.
No, I ain't saying Juan like dancing. I'm saying I felt like he was one who was talking about he does this certain
Oh.
type of stuff. And I mean, she's definitely energetic. I mean, opposites attract too, so it might be okay with
Yeah,
that.
I feel like he can be energetic. Like I think even his brother was pointing out, like, yeah, you can be random sometimes, dude. I think they will find those commonalities. I think just more from a talkative perspective, he seems to be a little bit more reserved than her.
I'm
But I
curious
think
to
they'll
see how
find
that
some.
goes.
Yeah.
MM and Ikechi.
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 Hopefully saying that right.
Ikechi.
Ikechi. Okay. I don't know. I think overall they seem to vibe really well. I do question his choice of the purple suit. I felt like it was nice. It went with the
First appearances, though. What did you see when that first happened? They
I,
saw each other.
They saw each other. I think he finds her attractive. I don't think he would consider her his Kelly Rowland slim thick, but she's close enough. I think she's close enough.
He did ask for Michelle and Kelly Rowland,
yeah,
right?
he did.
Okay.
He did. And I almost mentioned he was
coming
talking
smooth with the poetry and things. You
definitely,
know,
he was. Yeah, he was. He's giving us everything we want to hear and see.
I mean, I like them right now.
Right now, but you know the question about him. This is his second time, and you just conveniently moved from Houston to Chicago.
Yeah, I think he's looking. I don't know what he's looking for. Maybe he's looking for clout. Who knows? I felt like with her, she would have accepted him if because he was breathing at that point. Ooh. I mean, yeah, she was willing to accept whatever. And it sounded like maybe she had been through some stuff where he's like lesser men, you know, as far as her
they didn't mention and whatnot. She was engaged before.
She's just like, man, I'm just tired. I'm at that age. I ain't got time to be picky. I'm just willing to take whatever, not whatever, like 100% would just, I'm trusting y'all did some due diligence, right?
Right.
And I'm going to get something decent. She was looking for something decent.
Yeah.
I'm going to say decent.
Yeah. It is given, I no longer trust myself to make these decisions, so I'm willing to let an expert.
I want, just give me decent.
I mean, you make it seem like you just got me breathing.
I think she was looking for decent.
Okay.
I ain't gonna say breathing. I'm gonna say decent. Like, just give me somebody decent. I will figure the rest out. Yeah. I think that's what she was doing, and I think they're gonna do well because of that. Because she's gonna be like, whatever, man, just let's work this out. And he's gonna be the same way. You know, they're bringing in the religion into it as well. I think that's very important. So I think they got that part. They can at least work it through and figure it out. And if they want to be there, I think they can be very successful in their relationship. And I think they're the ones to watch as far as I'm concerned. All right, what about Michelle and David? Now, David had me concerned with the little bun on the top of his head. You saw when I was watching, I was like, what is he doing?
Like that opening scene of him getting out of the Uber. It looked like he was getting out of the Uber like he was
just up there moving. It was dry. I'm glad they cleaned it up, though.
Yes.
Because you thought that wasn't even him. You was like,
no, I was surprised. I was like,
oh, who is it? Is
that a relative? Is that a brother? Like, no, he cleaned up pretty nicely. But that's also what concerns me. You know, living in his parents' home and having 2 jobs.
So it concerns you what?
It concerned me that he's giving frat boy, I'm just trying to try this out. I'm here for the class.
I don't even really pay attention to her. What was her like backstory? Was
that's
she
the thing.
Interested in somebody like him? What was she looking for?
I mean, yeah, it seemed like they would be fine together. I think her family seems very, very, very vocal. It was all women, and they were self-proclaimed crazy.
We didn't even see them getting married, right? Because I think something's gonna go down with that.
Maybe.
I
feel like there's gonna be tension.
I felt like she was. Where's she from? Like Texas or something? Because she had that Texas energy, and her family had that Texas energy. Like they was not ready to accept this little whatever non-Texan, non-white 100% boy into their family. I didn't get that. I was like, this is about to be a problem.
There's definitely gonna be family tension. And it's probably going to.
Was there some
No, it just feel it. Again, her family members were literally admitting like we're crazy, we're going to ask a lot of questions, we don't accept BS, whatever. And it wasn't like a protective. It was we crazy just to be crazy. That's the vibe I was getting. So I feel like, yeah, there's going to be some tension there where she may even be a little accepting of him. Like if she goes and turns around and tells her family something, like that's going to be it. You know what I mean? It's going to either her family may make or break whether or not they survive. But again, I'm not 100% convinced he's here for the right reasons. It's still
That might be
giving.
true with him.
It's still giving. I just want another paycheck. I just want some clouds. Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. That one's definitely not gonna work as far as I'm concerned. I don't know where it's going, but that one ain't going in the right spot.
That's going to be the couple to look out for. True drama.
And they said some drama. I got to see what that is. I think the drama's gonna be like what at the end of the season. I mean, at the end of the next episode. I think at the end when they're doing like the upcoming this season, that's when we're gonna start seeing like where the holes in. They showed a little bit though.
Just a little.
They showed a little bit.
Not enough for me. Though.
There was like questions being asked, and like the person might look back at him like, "Yo, what did you talk about?" So I saw that. I don't know if that was with Juan and the other girl, but you know something happened there. So I'm curious where this all goes, but
we shall see.
I don't know.
It'll be an interesting season, especially considering we skipped the last. I think this one is a good season to come back to. See if they've made any changes. We've got a third expert back full time. We'll see what happens.
All right. That's all we got for now. Till next time. See you later.